thinking? Yeah. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah. What do you think? Hey. What do you think? Hey. If you wanna know my thoughts, open your ears when I talk. Yeah.
What's good, everybody? Glad to have you guys join us here on another episode of Arnold Stars Podcast. And today we're going to be talking about mindset. And when I say mindset, I just wanted to stress like the type of situations that we as hoopers who've been in the game for quite some time, like what type of mindset that we had throughout playing. You know, this type of situations that we deal with all the time, the type of struggles, the disappointments, so many disappointments that we deal with, and it's just the type of mindset you gotta have to deal with that. You know, so I'm having one of my homeboys. I believe he's playing in France right now. He just tapped in. What up, bro? You know, he gonna tap in with us, and he gonna just give you his perspective of what he deals with as well. You know, just so y'all can understand what you're getting yourself into. You know, go ahead and shoot that invite, bro. Go ahead and join us. You know, I'm waiting for you right quick. Here you go. Yes, sir. Accept. Yes, sir. Got my boy coming on, man. That's my dog right here. You always get those people that you meet. Yo. What up, bro?
Yo,
What's good with you?
what's up with you?
Chilling, man. Just glad to get you on, man. What's up, man? You been ducking and dodging me for too long, man. What's good?
I was asleep on the 2K and stuff.
turn your joint sideways. You know I gotta put it on the YouTube. We gotta have it on the little sideways. 16:9.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Get that sleep out your eye, man.
Yeah, a nap for you, bro. I had to, you know what I'm saying?
Shoot, don't worry. After this, I'm on it too.
Bro.
How the season? How's it going so far?
It's straight. I just got here, so I got here a little bit late. You know how it is when you jump in a little bit late. So we 1-2. We had a couple changes to the team and stuff, trying to gel it up, you know, get that camaraderie going. Hold on, let me get some lighting for you. Shit. There we go.
There you
So
go.
trying to gel up, trying to get the gel.
There you go.
Get that rhythm going. We good though. We good. I think we're gonna be all right. What up with you?
Man, you know, in the waiting game, they playing.
Yeah, playing. We already talked about that when we was in Chile and Brazil. We talked about
why
that.
they be playing, bro? I don't get it.
I don't know. And then when you get there, they super excited to have you.
You feel me? Now you rocking with me. Like,
now you rocking here though. I've been here marinating.
literally, I'm soaked up.
Yeah.
The juice is already in me. I'm ready to get on somebody's head, man.
You know, man, I already know. Plus, you be up, ready. I be seeing the post.
Crack it down, man. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
You know it.
Go ahead and tell a little bit of the people about yourself, man. Where you from and all that. Just a little brief pre-cap, whatever you call it, man. So they just know who we talking to, man.
Yeah. Donovan Johnson. I'm from Shelbyville, Kentucky. Currently playing in Newcastle, England.
Newcastle.
My 8th year playing overseas basketball.
Ooh.
So
deep in the game. This is my 9th. Yeah. So, you know, we been in this joint.
We great hairs in the game almost.
Vets, I feel like we at OG status. I feel like once you get to like 7, hey, you at OG status now.
Yeah, man. If we was in the league, we'd be getting pension. You know
ooh, we should. That's what they need to start an overseas pension. If this show's on FIBA that you've been playing for this amount of time, I'm gonna need some health benefits. I'm gonna need you feel me? I need insurance. I'm gonna need the 401k.
Out the route we done been in.
What? What would you say, bro? Like was like your 8 years? You've been 8 years. What do you think like been one of the biggest challenges just so far, man?
Outside of that waiting game, because that's a big part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because that mental, like, should I keep going? Should I work out today? Should I keep going this week? Probably staying healthy. You know what I'm saying? Getting to your max potential of your body and stay in there, because it's easy to take a break when you get there. You know what I'm saying? It's easy.
Mm.
Okay, practice. I'm not gonna lift. Practice. I'm not gonna shoot any extra shots. It's easy to get in that mode. So staying in that mode to the highest potential is probably the hardest part that I've faced.
Yeah, bro. See, that's why, like, I be posting it on. I post like when I get up, that 5 o'clock, that 5:15,
Yeah,
so I could
that moment
show,
I get out of bed.
so I could show like, yo, like that's all mental. Like my brother-in-law be like, man, you be getting up. I say, bro, that's me working on my mental toughness to just make sure that I stay in shape, that I stay ready, because it's too easy for me just to be like, man, I ain't with it today.
Yeah,
I ain't with it. And especially if you getting into you do get that call, you waiting on that call, you finally get that call, and then you're not ready because you was chilling on the couch, what I'm saying,
yeah.
taking days off.
Never know. They're not gonna prepare you, and I feel like we in the same type of, you know what I'm saying, to where like you never know when that call's gonna come. We not guys that sign in June and know we leaving on August 13th to where we can take those breaks. Nah, we got every day it for real, and you
And
never know.
and that's one of the biggest things too, man. Like I can even speak for myself. Like there's no way that I thought I'll still be here right now. It's just
You feel me?
like real
Yeah,
talk. You know what I mean? Like real talk. Like came in
exactly.
the
It's
game.
real spotty. You know what I'm saying? It gets real spotty.
Like how?
Yep.
And that's what, like you said, bro, that's a part of the mental game that you gotta do. Like even cats like me, you think just came off a season, just first team, championship, all
All
that,
that.
and you still at the crib sitting, waiting. Still at the
Yep.
crib waiting, man. That's I feel like one of the biggest stuff. That's why it's like preparing your mindset for this whole joint. It says like, do you really want to play this game? Do you really love this game? Because this is what comes with it, you
And I'm
know?
sure you can ask yourself that question multiple times. Cause I have. Like, man, is this what we on? We about to really keep doing this and wait? We gonna do
Right?
that?
I'd be sitting there just I go to the gym and I don't be having no energy in the gym because it's like what I'm doing
Because
here?
it's different for us when we go to the gym. We go into the gym preparing for something. We're not just casual gym goers that can just live. All right, I'm gonna drink my protein. Now I gotta go to work, or I just got out of work. Now I'm trying to really get to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm prepping for something.
I'm prepping for something like all this is geared towards something. This ain't just out here no recreational basketball YMCA. You know what I mean? I
Which
have,
is cool though. Which ain't nothing wrong with that.
but
But it's different when you going through that, when you in that.
so like what would you say like something how do you stay loyal to the game in those moments, bro? Like how do you say, you know what, I'm gonna stay loyal to it. Like I'm gonna stay
I
grinding.
I don't even have that conversation because I love it that much. You feel me? It's
Mm-hmm.
just
This is a
it's in you.
mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I see a lot of people that's like, okay, I'm doing it. You got to know what you're doing it for. You doing it for yourself, or you got some other reasons. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I love it that much. I go just as hard, like we said, recreational. I go just as hard in recreational hoop as I do on a Friday night in England. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. That's just
And people
your love for the game.
like, don't chill out. Like, well, for what? Well, I'm wasting my time then.
Why else you playing the game?
I'm wasting my time.
Right, I feel you on that one. That's definitely something that I try to. That's I say would be my biggest like difficulty is always staying in that like kill mode, even if I'm playing in the YMCA. Because I know once I step on the court, I feel like it's like a little good thing too because I got so much pent up energy from
You,
just
yeah. And where else am I going to unleash that at?
what? Oh,
It, it,
y'all gonna hold me out all this time? Y'all ain't gonna pick me up? All right, bet. I got down. I got down.
yeah. Yeah.
So I know that we talked about it not too long ago, and you was telling me you was going through a little situation. Like, how is it when you dealing with like, the relationship and stuff like that? How does that affect your game and stuff when you playing the game? Like, I recently went through some situation myself, bro, and it's just like, man, dog. So when you went ghost for a while, I was like, bro, I feel you, bro. I feel you 100%,
You
man.
now that you know what I'm saying, not you on the other side of it, you kind of gotta know yourself, man, and keep just telling yourself, just keep telling yourself, like you said, you training your brain. 5 a.m. is still a muscle. You still gotta have those same conversations with yourself, especially if everybody deal with something a different way.
Hmm.
So mine was kind of just from kind of lay back from all the extra interaction and figure out what's going on. Even if it did work out, you still gotta work through it. Either going, you know what I'm saying? So with having basketball and you have to perform well and stuff like that, it's just keep telling yourself and stay to your routine, right? Right. So like if you
Mm.
go if you're going through something, what how would it help you to not wake up at 5 a.m.? You
Mm.
start sluggish. That 5 a.m. gonna turn into 8 now. Now you're not getting everything done throughout the day. And now
Boy.
you see what I'm saying? You see?
Hmm.
Gotta stick to that routine, stick to what you know, get them extra shots, keep getting them reps, and it's gonna come to you. And even if it don't, you gotta know yourself, and your why is your why. You gotta keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. That's the biggest thing for me. Like you said, like that why. Because
Oh
I'm
man,
gonna tell you when I get up in the morning and I'd be like, it'd be days, bro. I'd be like, bro, why am I out here?
come on, bruh.
It has to be a bigger purpose. It has to be a bigger person for the like. I know when we first started out, it was just about us. You know what I'm saying? I love the game. This is it. But that only gonna last for so long. It's got to be a bigger reason why you do it, why you stick to your routine. Kind of, what's your routine like? What are some of the things that you do that keeps you consistent? Because I've actually made a video about routine because that
Mhm.
routine does keep you going when life hits. That's what I'm gonna call
Yeah,
it, when life hits, because it's like a bat and it's right across your across your
it
head,
is.
man.
So as far as routine in the off season, I try to lift every day, even if it's light.
Hmm.
Some of them days you don't feel it. I got to get in that gym and touch some iron. You know what I'm saying? Just to release them endorphins, even if it's a bad
Hmm.
day. And then in my gym, it's a whole bunch of like-minded people. We trying to go overseas or somebody's training.
Oh man.
They keep you sharp that way. So boom, I go there, and then I take a couple hours off. So from like 9 to 11, I'm in the weight room. I might not be lifting hard the whole time, but that's my time I'm spending there. And then from 2 to about 4, I'm in there with my trainer, Wayne Gill. I've been working out with him since he was my AAU coach since I was 10. So he knows me. If something's off, if I lost weight, if I'm heavy, he gonna let me know. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So that's where I spend more. And then throughout the time, just resting or working on some extracurricular. And then during the season, it just depends because some of them coaches want them 2 days, bro.
Hmm.
2 days off rhythm, you know.
Right. Y'all
They,
got 2 days there?
we got one, which is good. So
Ooh.
you know how. And I'm grateful. You get every ounce of energy I got in that first practice.
Right. Because that's all I got to worry about.
After that, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna touch that weight just because that's what it keeps you there. If you don't
Right.
lift, let's say you used to lifting every day, and then you don't, stuff start aching. You know, stuff start aching, and then you be like, "Dang, I really haven't lifted." Then you get back into that routine, and them aches are gone just because your body is used to that. It's like feeding your body. Like, "Damn, I ain't ate today. I'm gonna go
Right.
eat weights."
Right. That's me, bro. I'm in that joint 6 days out of the week, Sunday to Friday.
Yep, yep. And we ain't walking around like Brock Lesnar, but I feel good. I'm strong. I'm moving well. I'm
Yeah.
not aching. Don't hurt no more.
I feel like I did something. I talked about that the other day too, as well. It's like you got to find a workout that's catered to you. You know, everybody
Yeah,
got the different body type. You got to find like I can't be lifting like how Shaq lift or a big man lift. That's not me. That's not my body
it looks
type.
good that, but nah.
That's just working on that beach body, trying to get extra swole, and you going in, you short arming every shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You got to understand what you're doing. That's I feel like a big topic that guys feel like I'm in here working out, but is it the correct workout? You know, are you utilizing that time really to? Are you figuring out your body? Like, okay, how do I perform? What perform helps my body perform in the right way? What get rid of those little injuries? You know, I
yep,
coming off the surgery a couple years ago, and I had to learn how to train a complete different way. You know,
yeah.
to
Talked
even.
about training and eating too. I remember
Hmm.
we. Yep.
I just one of my homeboys. I don't know if you know Tyrone Lee. He played
No,
down.
but I kind of learned about him through you. Remember, we was in touch.
Yeah, so he was like, he hit me up. I think it was yesterday, and he was like, "Man, uh, my knee, because he got real bad. I ain't trying to throw him under the bus or nothing and speak his business." No tea. I don't want no teeth be looking like, hey, what he got what problem? What's wrong with him? You know what I'm saying? But he been in the game 9, 10 years, and just it doesn't matter. Like once you get that deep, your body you putting so much pressure on them bones, and you going through, you have to have surgery. He said he had two, and like he dealing with inflammation problems, and his knees not strong. And I'm telling him like, hey, look, bro, I'm gonna tell you what I done because I see what you going through, and I'm gonna just tell you what I done. And he was like, I told him about the not eating meat and fish and how that just helps with the inflammation and stuff like that. That's what I did that changed my life drastically. But he was like, man, I've been doing this for 2.5 weeks and I'm losing weight and it's I'm always hungry. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna have to be real with you. Like let me stop you right there. Let me stop you right there because you getting over it. You don't disrespect the process, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for over 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Over 2 years. You can't just expect to just I take 2 weeks and then it's just I'm healed and I'm perfect and now I'm He-Man. Like, bro,
No,
it's a process.
yeah.
It's a process, and it's really, are you going to stick to the process? I miss chicken wings. You know what I mean? I miss eating all that stuff, but the overall effect that I got, I'm jumping, I'm quicker. You know what I'm saying? My body's strong. The results that I got from it was so drastic. And that saved my career. I gotta be 100. It saved my career, but that's a discipline I had to give up. Like, don't try to treat this game or treat that like it's just supposed to happen like this. I just put in because we had a little group chat, and I just put in the group chat perseverance, bro. You feel me? Perseverance. If you don't know what it is, go look up the definition for what perseverance is, and that's the. If you don't have that, you're not going to be able to even last in this game. Just to stay committed to the game, stay locked in, and sacrifice. That's a big thing. Sacrifice
Yeah.
for what you really want, man. So, you in Newcastle? That's in England.
In England, the BBL. Yep.
I seen you right with my boy Rashad.
We play on Friday.
Oh, I want to see the game.
Oh, YouTube. I send you the
I
link.
want to see the game.
Yeah, I'm
That
gonna send you the link, bro.
you got the
That's gonna
link. Send me that link. I am tuned in. Like that's
be
my boy.
at Newcastle. He's at Plymouth. He said we play on Friday. Okay, bet.
Ooh, that's my go at
Small
his
world,
head.
smaller. You know what I'm saying?
What was that say again?
I said it's a small world. That group we in just made it smaller right there. That's
Yep.
great.
Yep. That's like me and him. We came into school together. That's my boy since '08. That's like one of my
Okay,
best friends, bro. That's my day one right there. He definitely one of my day one. So I want you to go at his head. Go at his head.
bet we're gonna say
Go at his head. So you in your new season, you in the season. Like, what goals do you normally set for yourself? Like, when okay, I'm coming in new season, because some guys be coming in and be like, "Yo, I'm just gonna come out here and get buckets. I'm gonna get buckets, get my stuff right, and then I'm using that to get to another job." Or like, what's some goals that you set for yourself in the beginning of when you come into a new situation?
I always wanna win first. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Because in high school, my coach always told me we gonna do better together.
Mm.
Yeah, everybody gonna do. We're gonna get these offers if we can go to state championship. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you getting put out first round district, they not. So winning, you know what I'm saying? However far we can go, let's just win. And then, so like one of my better seasons was like a 17-7. You know what I'm saying? But as you get more imports on one team, it's you
Right.
if you're not about the average 17-7. So
Right.
I just play the best I can for real. If you can establish a rapport with a program, they're gonna call you back, or you gonna have somebody else get a good word from your program. So if I feel like I'm playing my best basketball, I'm going by percentages now.
Mm-hmm.
try to shoot 40% from three.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me shoot 80 something from the free throw line. That's gonna get me about 15 points a game if I'm out there, just off my energy. You know what I'm saying? Boards. I need about 8 boards. Let me get about 13 to 15 points a game and 8 boards.
Right.
And if I fall short, that's about 12 and 6. On a team with 5 imports, I can't trip off that.
Right. That's how much imports y'all got?
We get like 4, I guess, Americans, and then we got like 2 British Americans. So
dang, y'all deep.
You feel me? Yeah. So it's really like, if you think about it coming here averaging 20, you better be like that.
Like cold, like a buck.
You better like that. You know what I'm saying? You know how the ball move. The ball gonna move. So it's not sticking in one person's hand the whole season anyway. You might go through your streaks of hot games, but it's not gonna stick the whole time. You know, you running continuity offense where the corner's always open and the corner got to drive and kick, all that. So you think about the average 20, you better be like that.
So I feel like that's one part of the game that I guess young guys don't understand. Like, you literally have to co-mingle with your team for the betterment of the team. Like you said, we all going. When we win, we all eat. We all gonna eat, and that you're right, because the older I got in the game, it wasn't about just putting up points. It's about that efficiency. Like, I'm not just out here just putting up shots for no reason. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be as efficient as possible. If I got 7 shots, I'm trying to knock down 5 minimum. Like, I'm trying to be efficient. I'm trying to shoot 85%, 80% from the free throw line. 40.
You can get 20 points on 7 shots. It don't seem believable, but you can get that 20 points on 7 shots.
That's how I be feeling. That's how I be feeling, man. Like, even when I go to the gym, I come in there and I hit probably like 2 or 3. You missed 2 in a row. I'm like,
Now I'm talking to myself like, come on. You don't understand what my goals are. You don't understand how I'm supposed to play. This ain't me. I ain't supposed
to miss that, man.
Now, of course, if I'm shooting 20 shots, I'm gonna miss more than 4, maybe. But that's 7, 8 shot range. If you that guy on your team, you got to be efficient and knocking them down. You know,
right? Especially if you got 4 to 5 imports on your team, and it's just all about understanding the gel of your team. Sometimes you got that one guy that you say, you know what, we're gonna ride him. He's gonna be the one who take the most shots. Because sometimes you have teams like that where you got one guy where he gonna be that guy, and everybody feed off of them because he the energy guy. He might not be good on defense, but he could put it in the hole.
Yeah.
You know, I've had to take seat back sometimes and just be like, I know I can score, but bro, he's a buck. He's a buck. So I'm gonna go over here, like you say, and be in this corner, and I'm gonna work on that corner 3 and just knock that down because I know it's coming.
On my way, it's going up and in.
I know it's coming to that corner. I think that corner is the most sweetest spot on the basketball court, man.
You can perfect that, man. You're gonna have a long career.
And that's one thing I would tell any young guy, if you're listening to this right now, corner 3. Master the corner 3. If you could just master that corner 3, you would play this game for a very, very long time.
A long time. It's a guy in our league. He shoots like 45% from the corner. And he the team for a minute.
He does it.
Not averaging 25, but he shoot 40 something from that corner.
He knows his job.
They put him in situations to where you can't help the post. So now they got a strong post, and he's strong side, ready for you to make a mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So what do you think? What do you think about y'all team this year? Like, you feel like y'all going make it? Like y'all have a chance, or is it too early to tell? Or
no, I'm a believer. Yeah, we got a chance. Yeah. So it's just the gel, man. Once we all get on that same page, because everybody has the same goal, but we just see it different.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So if you like, okay, I'm going to drive and drop it off in the post because we got a good post man and he believes in himself and you believe in him, but that corner skips open. You just don't see it yet because we ain't been together long.
Yeah.
Together long enough.
That's what happened with us in the BCL. We you know what I'm saying? We had a team.
We had a team right there, bro. But even though y'all won it, we was nice enough, like we was there.
What was our problem? We didn't have enough time to gel.
Exactly. And that we was playing teams that done been together,
That's
Flamingo and
their
Folk.
team, like their
Yeah.
team. They just threw us together 3 days. I think you came after me like a day or so, and
Yeah.
then the old Brazilian dude who barely played. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah. They do. I like about him.
You know what I mean? But
Like we couldn't get another killer right there in that spot. Come on now.
that was one of the biggest things that I said that they messed up um with the squad was they didn't have that core. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? They didn't establish like, bro, we need a core. And I was talking with them. I was talking with the player on there now. I was talking with Jerry. I
Uh-huh.
was like, bro, really, if there's ever a chance for us to make noise in that joint, it would be this year. Because you got the same group, you got the same core dudes. We just, you know what I'm saying? They just want a chip, and you bringing the point guard back. You bringing the Jerry back. If I came back, it would be like,
Gotta be the whole season now. You know what I'm saying? To where it's not like, oh, we playing Boca. No, they gotta play us as a unit. They gotta play us now. You know what I'm saying?
and that was the biggest. That was something that I seen. Like me and Jerry talk about it all the time. I don't think it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You know the politics with it.
All
Even
right.
with that, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at them like, okay,
Because I wanted to run that second leg back, like, oh, because I know we're not about to have the same team, but if we can get me and bro back and just throw a couple
You and A back. Oh man,
on, bro, because he was frying stuff. We had a legit five.
a legit five. He held down the paint. Like he
He held,
legitly held down the paint. Like you don't really see too many people like him and be skilled. Like,
yeah, yeah.
and he kind of threw me. You know how he kind of threw us all. Remember in the beginning, we was like,
In Manchester, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So I'm like, okay, if we can get him healthy, because he wasn't as healthy, because we just threw him into the fire during COVID, you know what I'm saying? But if we can get him healthy, he got moves, you know what I'm saying? Big, will put you on his back hook. He did what I was like, okay, that's what he's supposed to look like.
yo, hey, if you're listening to this, man, we was like looking at you kind of sideways in the beginning, like, like
I told AD, I told him,
you told him.
I said, you got it. You know what I'm saying? I told him, brother.
You were looking a little shaky in the beginning, but now I see.
I was like, dang, my big dog's hurt, bro. I can't have him hurt. Then he got healthy. As soon as we touched in Brazil, he
Yeah,
got ready.
he got ready. He did. I see what he was doing. He was just saving it. You know what I'm saying? He was saving it for the right time.
Yeah, body type for real. You can't go through 2 weeks of practice. Hard. He's 7 feet,
Sa-
almost 300. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And playing against the young guy, Andy.
Right. Yeah.
He the one who broke my nose, bro. Just
That's why I stopped and laughed about Andy. Yeah, I don't blame you, Aaron.
I don't
Yeah.
blame you either. He taking people out. So one thing I always like to ask, like, as a pro, you know what I'm saying, that you've been in this game 8 years, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in the game 9 years. If you could tell like a young guy, you know, he coming up, he trying to like what is the one of the biggest concepts that they must have in order to play this game?
For myself, man, I get a lot of compliments on communication for real.
Yeah? Explain that.
Now, I'm like, dang, it ain't even about skills, you know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
besides, it was taking me a long way because I couldn't shoot about like 7, 8 years ago. Probably like 10 years ago, legit, I couldn't shoot the three. But like, besides shooting, like communication, and it's crazy a lot of jobs you get from being a good person.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot, they can find somebody that can do what you can do. They ask if he's a good person. How's he with the team? Locker room, stuff like that. And you know, off the court, we gonna have a good time. But when in them lines, I might have some choice words for a teammate. But it's uplifting. You know what I'm saying? It's the purpose to it. But yeah, I've had. But he's a good guy. I love him. That's what coaches will tell me that they've got from other coaches. Like, okay, bet they ain't say nothing about me shooting 40% a year ago. You know,
Right.
getting 10 rebounds a game when I was this age. No, it's is he a good person? How does he interact with others and stuff like that? So I would say just work on your character for real. Work on your character outside of your game. Work on that.
And I feel like that's like a perfect example of that is Jared Dudley. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was listening to him on a podcast, and he was like, he knew he was done. at his point in his career, but what he brought to the game on the bench, you
Come on,
know,
man.
being that locker room guy. You know what I'm saying? There's no way you can tell me that he should have been out of the league a long time ago. But the way he communicated with his teammates, what he brought other to the game, helped them
Yep.
to get a ring.
Exactly.
End up
Yep.
getting a ring from that. And that's dope because I actually like right now I'm in the process of writing a book, on the 7 steps of being a pro. And that's kind of
Okay.
like something that I was thinking about too, like communication, you know, being a locker room guy, because
Yeah.
a lot of times that's what I didn't see some guys, they be some hotheads, bro, just spazzing. I'm the guy, so everybody should bow down to me.
But I be having my moments, but it's for competitiveness. I'm not just
Hmm.
snapping no random teammate for no reason. And my teammates, I'm sure your teammates love you because we got good character, we good guys. Not like if you do talk to somebody a certain way, they gonna know. Okay, he want to win. Not he
Right,
don't like. Never he don't like me. You know what I'm saying? It's never that. It's
right.
never that.
I think so. I feel like that too. One of the things that my coach had said to me when the season was over with, because he did hit me like right when the season was over with, like we won the chip. I'm literally still there, and he hit me up, and I was like, nah, I'm thinking I'm trying to make different moves. I just been here for so long. I'm trying to make different moves. And he was like, you're a great person. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. Forget what you did for us on the court just because you're a good dude and they love you, because you got to realize, I think that's the biggest thing when we come into other teams in different environments, bro. Like, you're not in America no more. You're not at the crib and it's your boys and stuff like that. They don't think like you think.
Mm-mm.
They don't
Mm.
move like how you move, and it's a lot could get lost in translation of you expressing yourself, but you expressing it the wrong way that they don't translate to them.
You know what's crazy, bro? I was just talking to somebody about this. It might have been on the Xbox headset or something. So one of my teammates in Chile told me the only way that they see people that look like us, like me and you specifically, with the dreads and the tattoos and the piercings, is in movies. And what we doing in movies with the dreads? We killing, robbing, gangsters. So nah, for real. I forgot what team I was playing on in Chile. He told me that, and I'm looking like, dang. I'm thinking of all the movies. Like, yeah, it's no black people.
Shot us.
Anything, bad boys. We don't look like
Oh man.
don't look like Mike Lowry.
Right.
You know,
We
we
look
look
like the
like
Haitians. We look like the Haitian Zopal.
come on, bro. So they like, okay, we only see somebody look like you in the movie, so we don't know what to expect when you get here. You're not like the other, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bet, okay. So let me come with the smiles off the jump. So you don't
Mm,
even have expectations from me. You know what I'm saying? So when
wow.
they that snapped me into a different reality, like, dang, that's how the media portrays us across the world. You
That's
know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
That's so crazy, bro.
Man, that was the realest thing. One of them told me that was it, something outside of hoop. Like, okay, now I get it. Like in England, it's different because there's different ethnicities here, but in South America, you don't see too many black people at all.
Oh, bro. I think when I first got to Chile, my first year in Chile, bro. You know how many black people was there? Not imports, because there was only 2 imports per team. So it was me and Summers, and then the other team had 2. So it was us 4. And then I seen one other black person the entire time. So they're not used to just seeing bruhs. You know what I
And
mean?
imagine how that black person felt just to live there.
And I don't think he wasn't from the crib.
Right,
So he living
right.
in a whole different world himself. But I never even really thought about that. Like I never asked how they see us. Because us, we got our dreads and stuff, like that's a part of our life. That's like a part of our culture, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, I feel my dreads is my life, you know what I'm saying? That's my main. You feel me? I'm ready to eat something. I'm ready to go on the hunt for something. That's what my dreads mean to me. But they
Yeah,
looking like, what kind of dude is he? For real, for real.
yeah,
I
yeah.
get,
That's why when you walking around down there and you thinking it's cool, I got my tank top on. It's a nice day out. My headphones in. They really looking like, okay, we don't know unless they know that you play for Udek or Osorno. You know what I'm saying? They don't know if you just a random like looking at. Hey, you tall too? They're like, what is this? I just watched a movie with somebody look like him in it. Let me chill real quick. Matter of fact, let me turn around and make sure he don't see me. You know what I'm
Let
saying?
me move to the side real quick. And you know, that's crazy because that happened to me in my apartment building where I was staying, right? So I walk into the apartment building, right?
Uh-huh.
And I didn't have the door code. Like I didn't have they had like a thumbprint, but I used to always tell them like, yo, hit the button. They used to always hit the button for me, right?
Yeah.
So a new dude was there, right? And he just giving me this, and I'm looking at him like, you gonna get the door for me? And he looking like, you gotta, I'm like, bro, can you get the door for me? And he giving me like these sideways look like 2, 3 times.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Until he realized, oh, you play for UDEC?
Bet.
But it
Bet.
felt
I tell you what kind of person you are. I tell you that you're a good guy. You ain't in no trouble. I just told him everything you need to know.
but
Outside of, he probably just watched a movie with a black dude. Like, I ain't about to let you in here. What you about to do when you get in here?
right. What you doing
Did
in
you got?
here? Say
Because
that.
I'm about to.
Go ahead.
Nah, well, yeah. Do you got the key to get in here? I'm not about to let you.
Right, and that's how I was too, because it was just like it shows what they really think of you off the rip. Like it don't even
Mm-hmm.
matter. Like, bro, I'm like, because that street that I lived on, I didn't know, but they was like that was the most expensive street in Conception. So
Okay.
I was in a nice like uppity type
Oh, even
area.
more. You don't belong here. Yeah, that's what he was looking at you like.
He looking
Yeah.
like, and I think I was the only black dude inside that whole building. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
You know what this dude, what are he doing here? You know what I mean? No
Media,
respect.
bro.
No
Not their
respect.
fault.
No
It's
respect
what
for
they're
me.
what they shown through national news or whatever movie just dropped with somebody that look like us in it, and that's what they shown. So when they, you know what I'm saying? That's like us. That's like us. We see Michael Myers. If you see a random person in July walk around Michael Myers, what is he on? You know, we don't see that until October. So what is he on? So they don't see anybody
Facts.
6'5", 6'8", even 7 foot like Jerry, 6'10", with dreads and tattoos in shape. Nah.
Nah.
Then go up. Uh,
Nah. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, you're not seeing a black person except for in movies, and then one pop up. That's what they thinking, bro. They're close. Not that they close minded, but like they just don't.
It's
They're
really
not
what
used.
you're exposed is like what they've been exposed to. You know what I mean?
Melted pot. We got Mexicans, Asians, ourselves, white people. We like, okay, we desensitized to all that color. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
Yeah. That I feel like that's also too like when new players coming out, they got to learn to adjust to that too. Like you got to
Yeah.
remember, like you're the outsider.
That's yeah.
They're gonna treat you like an outsider. I don't care how tall, how big, how skilled you are. To the regular people, and even to the people in the league, you're an outsider.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got to know
Sure.
that. So, bro, I'm gonna hit you with this last one right quick, man. I want to know what is the biggest sacrifice you had to make to play this game. Like what do you say? Like, man, the biggest sacrifice I had to like for me. I got my daughter.
Yeah.
And having to leave her and be gone from her for so long, like that sacrifice of just leaving them behind to go and chase this dream, and just keep playing and the situations that it put me in. Like, I got to go do this in order to go get here. So that's going to pull me away from here. And then our relationship is only on the phone, bro. So, like, that sacrifice of just being like having a phone relationship with my daughter. And then, okay, like last season, I'm supposed to get her, I got her all summer, but then we run into the playoffs. So now my time with her is cut to a month and a half,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know, but I got to go hoop, you
Yeah.
know. So that's like for me, that's one of the biggest sacrifices that I gotta make. And that's my why. One
Yeah.
day I'm gonna be able to get her everywhere, show her that you gotta chase your dreams, show her that, what I'm saying, why I'm doing this.
Yeah.
That's for me personally.
Man, bro, and that's crazy that you used your daughter. I'm a big family guy, so like, yeah, I spend a lot of times with my friends. I go out and all that, but like, my family is the core. You know what I'm saying? If something go wrong, it's the family. So that time away from the family, them Thanksgivings ain't about food for me. Christmas is,
Whew.
And all of that's not about. So them is the two main ones you miss.
Man.
That pouring into your cup is what them two holidays are for me. So family, sacrificing time away from family, you know what I'm saying? I be getting closer with my dad. Not saying we were distant, but it's just like when you grow and you can talk about
I can talk to you now.
Yeah. Summers when I'm working out twice a day, and like, oh, okay, whatever. So I think it's that family sacrifice for real, because then you got to call, then the time differences, and then it's like, oh, okay, whatever. Hey, watch me, and you hope you play good. You got that like, I gotta play good because I done worked out all summer, and they wondering what this is going towards, and if I play bad. So it's definitely, just to shorten that answer, it's the family sacrifice, and I think that's what a lot of people miss. When people get homesick, I don't think they miss their friends, because your friends is gonna be on
Right.
Xbox. Whenever they're gonna text and clown on Instagram and all that, it's the family. Like my mom, my niece is 7, so that's my whole career been gone. You know what I'm saying? And she loves me.
Man.
I'm her favorite person in school and stuff, so I don't get to talk to her. She called me, but it's the phone. My nephew's like 10, so I don't get to see him play the sports all the time. You know what I'm saying? Build them relationships and establish those memories. It's definitely family. I'd have to say over anything, it's family to sacrifice. Because you could obviously say, oh, I sacrifice scoring and I all that. I sacrifice. Girl, you can say all that, but it's the family that you like, okay. When you leave, it hit like, oh. That's the only moment I have is like, man. You know what I'm saying? To the point where, to this day, my mom and niece drop me off at the airport every time. You feel me?
Right.
Like, it was the last people I see walking into TSA, my mom and my niece.
Right, yeah. So, I just that was always my routine too before I left. It was always my mom. I always go see my mom before I leave. She come drop me off at the airport. We do our little prayer together. She send me on my way, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'll see you in 7 months.
That's the worst. I said, let me know when you get there. I hate hearing that. Golly,
and you know what? You'd be like, you'll let you know, and then a week will pass by. Be like, dang, I was supposed to let them know I got there because
that's a whole different story. You might not have internet. They might not have your crib ready. Man, I know you done been through it all. So yeah, that's by, and they like, I know they worry, but it's like, then you gotta explain, and they're like, well, I understand, but it's just that, like you said, you leaving your family. You got the baby girl, so that's closer than just family. You know what I'm saying? That's a bond you gotta build.
Yeah, bro.
That daddy-daughter bond, I feel like my niece is my daughter. I say, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I slip up and call her my daughter. It's my goddaughter, but then I have to explain like that. So I already know that. I know that feel. Yeah. I know that feel.
Yeah, man. Family, that's definitely something that I've acquired, that I've definitely, the bond has gotten stronger once the older we get, because we start understanding it, how important it is, you know? Like, cause we only want to show them like, hey, we live in our dream. We want you to go live yours too. But in order for us to live our dream, we got to slide.
Yeah.
You know, because we don't want you to never live yours. So we got to literally lead by example. So it's like it's a two sides of the pole, and you're just trying to balance it out the whole time, man.
Crazy that I think the kids really understand. As long as there's nobody putting anything else in there, they understand. And you dang near like a superhero. My dad does this. My uncle. You know what I'm saying? What does your dad and uncle do?
Yeah, because ain't nobody doing that.
You feel me? So you got to take the positives. You got to keep that mindset, and to bring it back to where we started, you got to just keep training your mind, keep that routine. With the kids, they'll have to know routine. Now you know routine. You know a routine. You see it. I'm giving you that example of routine. This is routine. Train your mind, train your body, your spirits high. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, bro. That was deep. Yeah, 100%. Because they're gonna do they're gonna see you do it and do what you do more than what you tell them. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, bro.
You can stay off the bridge, but then I do a backflip. You're like, well, why'd you do it? Why'd you just do it?
For sure, bro. Bro, I appreciate you, man. Finally, we got to chop it up, man. Don't be ducking and dodge me, man. Hit my line.
I got you. We got to get back, man. Send me some old books I can listen to on SoundCloud, bro. I was a dude, man. I know you got some more.
You already know it.
I still need to listen to that Quantum Cybernetics.
Psycho Cybernetics.
Psycho, that's why I done forgot. I was looking up the wrong thing.
I'm listening to it right now for the 3rd time, so you need to get on it.
It's like that. Bet.
It's like
Bet.
that,
Yeah.
bro.
Bet.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. And send me that link.
What you say?
Send me that link.
Oh yeah, I'm sending you that. It's gonna be 2:00 your time on Friday.
Perfect.
Got you. I got you, bro.
All right, bro.
All right, stay up.
Yes, sir. All right, man. That's all we have for today's episode, man. Appreciate my guy coming on and just talking about, the mindset it takes to play in this game. It's a blessing to always have good friends and good companions that go through the same thing that you go through, and they understand the game the same way you do, bro. So glad if you guys enjoyed this episode. Please hit a like, comment, subscribe, and join us next time, man. I'm out.